to work, and I'ma gauge my progress by the sign of the word. Now I ain't yet a success, but yes, the word that I stress, cause by the time you hear the CD, count the steps that I've left. I'm passing
Simple
on
words
to the
just
rappers,
don't
it's
move
a
me.
matter
You
of
minor, we major. You all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Prodigy. If you know, you know, right? Check this out. How many of you in the game but don't even deserve to be a player, right? Listen, we set our goals, right? Let me start over again, right? Because I'm jumping right into it. Listen, it's Monday, right? My name is Pablo Rivera. So you guessed it. Right now, we are gearing up for yet again another edition of Make It Happen Mondays, right? Because what we doing is we coming in here, we starting off strong. You see me, right? Right out the gate, I started to give you the message, right? But check it. We're going to go, right? So my boy, and the rapper Prodigy, right? I always say my boy because I feel like we developed a relationship just from listening to his music, right? But anyway, so Prodigy came up with that bar, right? Is that you minor, we major, you all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player, right? Is that here we go, right? We start this off and we start these conversations off with, this is what I want. I would love to be here. I need to be here, or I can't do anything because I'm here, right? So we start figuring out our trajectory, right? We start backwards planning. We start figuring out what it is that we need to do, right? And we got all of these tasks and I mean the administrative end of this whole thing we got down pat, right? We got it all written out. We got dream boards. We got all of these things, right? And we waking up in the morning, we talking to things and stuff like that, right? But that's about it. Because then when it actually starts time to put your nose to the grindstone, to actually start putting in some action, right, behind what it is that you want to do, other than all the motivation and inspiration, right? When it starts time, when you actually have to take that first jog, when you got to do that first push-up, right? When you got to read that first book, whatever it is that first is, once you start to do that, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, hold on a second. This was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, right? Listen, if indeed it is, if you did take off a chunk that was way too big for you to chew, then all right, cool, we can adjust that. You know what I'm saying? You just let's start taking off smaller chunks, right? What's the easiest way to eat? What's the only way to eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. Perhaps you took off a little bigger bite than you could chew. If that's the case, then I'm cool with that, right? Because then it's just about planning and adjusting fire, you know what I'm saying? But if it's just like literally, I need to take, I gotta wake up 10 minutes earlier, right? And you're like, yo, that's too difficult. Okay, well then you know what? Let's go back to what our desires, our needs are. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really desire that. You don't really need that. Because if waking up 10 minutes earlier today is like, nah, we can't do it, that's a deal breaker, well, then you really don't want what it is that you're saying that you want. See, the problem is that too many people sit here, right, and they want to talk about how productive they are. They want to talk about how motivated they are. They want to talk about how, you know what I'm saying, I grind, I do what I do. But when it comes to the effect, right, you got the cause, right? The cause, I want to, I'm going to do something and I take action, right? The effect is nothing. Right? The effect is that you're in the same spot that you were in yesterday because you are not taking those actions. You see what I'm saying? More than words, I think I said it before, is that people want to sit here and talk about how effective they are. But when it comes time to being effective, right, they ain't effective no more, right? Listen, remember, if y'all follow Richard Pryor, you know Paul Mooney, right? He was like, everybody want to be it until it's time to be it, right? I ain't even going to bother going there, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, you know what I'm saying. If not, look up Paul Mooney, see what it is. And people have used it over the course of the years with different words and all that. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be a gangster till it's time to do gangster stuff, or till it's time to be a gangster. Everybody want to be a soldier till it's time to soldier up. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, right? But I believe it started out with Paul Mooney, and you know what I'm saying? Props to him because Richard Pryor, you know what I'm saying? And Paul Mooney, funny as anything, right? But back to what I'm saying is that people talk about doing things and don't take action, right? Some people take action about what it is that they're going to do and don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily saying that second one is the right way to go because I like talking about it and being about it. I don't necessarily talk about it to other people, but I talk about it to myself all day. I talk about it in the mirror. I talk about it in my brain. I talk about when I'm in the shower. I mean, you name it. I'm talking to myself. I'm hyping myself up because even though I'm here and I'm giving you the inspiration and I'm giving you the motivation, I'm going to tell you something. Motivation is fleeting. Inspiration is fleeting because once you get that pain in your legs when you're running, once you get that headache in your brain from thinking too much, once you got that cramp in your arms from doing them bicep curls, then all of a sudden, where's that motivation at? Where's that inspiration at? You might get it. Maybe a song came up. Maybe you got me playing in the background, something, right? So you got that motivation and inspiration, right? But What happens when the music stops? How do you continue? How do you develop that consistency? How do you show up day after day after day? Because I tell you what, this morning I woke up, I wasn't motivated. Yeah, I know. Pablo Rivera, Mr. Watch Me Make It Happen, right? I woke up today, I wasn't motivated. But I'm telling you, it's not about the motivation. The motivation makes it easier. We gradually and progressively overloading our body, our minds, our soul, our spirit, whatever it is, to become greater than what it is, right? But you heard the first word is gradual. Gradual progressive overload. We're going to do it. The purpose is for it to be a little bit harder than what it is that we naturally used to, right? And that's the way you break through plateaus. That's the way you move the needle. That's how you progress. All right. So your words just don't move me. You minor, we major. You see what I'm saying? You all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't let that be about you. The only part of that line that should be about you is we major. You know what I'm saying? We major because we do wake up in the morning even when the motivation ain't there, right? We do get on that treadmill. We do get on that bike. We do get on that road. We do read them books. We do finish them assignments. We show up, right? Because that's the type of people that we are. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to just take this inventory, right? I take an inventory every night. I take an inventory every morning. What are the good things I did today? What are the bad things I did today? What are the things I can improve upon, right? And I'm real with myself, okay? That's how I was real to be able to tell y'all that I fell off on the health and fitness tip, right? That's why I'm showing you my pictures of what it is that I'm doing, right? Because I tell you what, if I was to have those pictures from back in the day, you'd have been like, yo, you was killing that mile. You was killing the 2 mile. You were able to do... I'm telling you, I was able to kill the game. And it's a different story right now. But notice I'm not woe is me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that because I have my goals in my mind and I'm taking actionable steps to be able to achieve them goals. I'm not fronting with myself. I take that inventory at night and I'm like, okay, how do I feel? What is it that I'm going to be able to do tomorrow, right? Because I didn't necessarily say I got to run a marathon tomorrow, right? I just need to exercise. I need to continue to move towards my goal, my health and fitness goal, my intellectual goal, my career goal, my family goals, right? Whatever it is, every day I need to take steps towards that, okay? And the thing is I'm noticing because I'm talking to some people here, right, is they keep on saying, I don't know if I'm good. What? Right? I'm going to try my hardest. What? No. Watch me make it happen, okay? There ain't no excuses. There ain't no half-stepping. There ain't no salt. There ain't no putting your toe in the pool first just to see what the temperature's like. That ain't what it's about. It's watch me make it happen. So I want you to take an inventory of yourself. I want you to take an intentful and purposeful inventory of yourself. And I want you to think to yourself, do I really want to lose this weight? Do I really want to get this master's degree? Am I really the type of person that need to have a PhD? You see what I'm saying? Do I really want to become third king? Listen, is high school for me? Do I really need to graduate high school or can't I just go get myself a GED, right? And check it out. I don't even want to go to college, you know what I'm saying? I just want to work at, you know what I'm saying, whatever grocery store it is. I'm going to make some dough here or there because money that ain't important to me, right? And I don't want to do anything. I just want to chill, right? Listen. Then if that's the case, then realign your goals. You need to be real with yourself. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working in a grocery store your whole life. That's not what I'm saying. If that's your goal, then that's your goal. You ain't never going to hear Pablo Rivera tell you, no, this is your goal now. That ain't what it is, right? I may take your larger goal, break it down into smaller incremental goals, but the end result is to reach that final goal, right? That's what it is that we're here to do. All right, so assess yourself. Take an inventory. Do you really want what it is that you say you want? Do you really want what it is that you say that you want? And if it is, bet, then let's get it, right? Keep watching these videos and start listening and acting on the actionable items, right? Whether if it's me who's giving it to you, or maybe your mentor who's giving it to you, or maybe your personal trainer who's giving it to you. Maybe you developed it yourself. Whatever it is that you need to do, right? Take action and move forward. That's pretty much all I got today. You know what I'm saying? So listen, put that into action. That's it. Only one thing, right? Take a self-inventory and determine if indeed your goals are your goals, okay? And if they are, then let's get it, right? Because today's Monday, and what better way to start off the week than watching Make It Happen Mondays and then putting your thoughts and your beliefs into action, right? Check it out. I'm here to help. Hit me up. Message me. Post it on the thing. Whatever. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Watch me make it happen. WMMIH or Pablo Rivera. All right? I'm here to help. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to perpetuate positivity because that's what it's all about. All right? The world is going to be filled with no's, but not in this community. You see what I'm saying? Because we make things happen. All right? Check this out. I hope that this motivated you. I hope that it inspired you. And again, I'll see y'all next week for another Make It Happen Mondays. Until then, my name is Pablo Rivera. Watch me make it happen.
My shoulders when I'm in motion, I'm focused, thoroughly thought of my plans and the execution. You notice, ain't no time to think about it, only time to react. Your intuition under pressure, weigh you down on your back. I scribble thoughts in my palm, I sing it when I get home. Organize my inner visions while I'm chilling and calm. A politician's mind state, that means I'm nice on my speech. Plus I peep the government, wait for my knowledge.